basically at a farm where it's a horticultural farm, a farm where we grow n number of different types and varieties of fruits. Here basically you see the mulberry. We have the white mulberry also and the red mulberry also. You can see the fruits here. The fruit initiation has started. Here you can see the fruits. So now they are very small, but the flowering, fruiting is in the stage. You can see the small mulberries here. So this is the mulberry tree. We have approximately 200 plus mulberry trees. Why mulberry? Because it's sold at the rate of 200 to 300 rupees a kilo. You can have a mulberry juice, you can have a mulberry jam, and it's really a very healthy drink. Next to it, we can see we have grown the guavas, and here we have basically 100 to 200 plants of guava. See the fruits. We have a lot of fruits here, the guava fruits. You can see the guava fruits at every here basically you can see on the top the guava fruits. See how beautiful are these guavas. Can you show the guavas? Here basically the guava fruits are there. Here you can see the guavas. So there is a huge production of guavas, and it's also a table fruit, and it's been loved by people. On an average 10,000 kilos to 14,000 kgs of guava are being harvested. Under ultra high density plant population, we have about 350 plants. You can take guava harvest throughout the year by basically the technology which can be applied. So you must know the advanced cultivation practices of horticultural crops. So I will also be showing you different crops which we grow here on the farm. That is avocado, mangosteen, rose apple, star fruit, sweet cherry, then Malayan fig. So these are different types of crops which we grow here. Apart of that, we have mango, lime, fig, pear, sapota, coconuts, areca nuts, betel wine, strawberry, raspberry, asparagus, banana, papaya, pineapples. So a lot of crops on one single farm. We offer a basket to the end consumer, whosoever it is. Again, I told you that this is a farm where we grow multiple fruit crops. So one of the fruit crop which is really very important is which is called as falsa. So falsa are small berries which are very tasty. You can search on the net and they have a very good nutrient value. Now it is a shrub. It will have this much of height and this much of spread, and you will have n number of fruits on this plant. So people basically grow the normal fruit trees, but we basically have a selection. So here we have the falsa, and again we have 200 plants of falsa. So I'm just showing you the spread, the height and the width of falsa. Now we are in 4th of May, but still we have the green tender leaves. Next to which we have the lady's finger. So we are growing lady's finger also and cowpea also. So this is lady's finger and cowpea, and you can just come here. You can just take a video of this watermelon. Then we basically have here, if you see, we have the jamun. Basically again a very good crop for diabetes. And then you can just walk down and we have lot of the red bananas which are now in the fruiting conditions. So you can see basically the red bananas. You can just go ahead also, there is one good red banana plant there. And then here also you can see we have the drumstick in between here. We have the drumstick plant in between. So it's a combination of crop. So combination of crops are very important. Basically we have 80 to 85% of organic farming practices. and 20% chemical farming, conventional farming practices. So it's the reason the climate, the atmosphere is changing very drastically. The temperatures are going high, the night temperatures are low, it rains all at a sudden. So taking care, taking into consideration the adverse climatic conditions, we need to sometimes use conventional pesticides and fertilizers, but to the mark, not overdosing of it. Papaya again is a cash crop. In 1 acre of land you have 1000 papaya plants. The desi papaya, indigenous papaya, is been in demand because of the color, the flavor, the taste. And here I am just showing you papaya plant. So on an average, if you see this, one papaya plant has 70 to 100 plants in a lifespan, and one papaya will be around 800 grams to 300 kgs. Now the entire cost-benefit ratio depends upon how do you maintain the plant health, how do you use the technology in improving the crop growth, the flowering, the fruiting, the fruit quality, achieving the weight of the crop. No doubt the papayas are small, but I'm just showing you a part. We have the sweet tamarind here, the Malaysian tamarind, which is sweet. On an average, we are selling it at 200 rupees a kg. In between, to maintain the biodiversity, we have the plumeria. You can zoom and show. It's a very typical variety which is dark yellow in color. So it's the plumeria which we have. Then if we come here, we have basically the water apple, the rose apple, the tree which is growing on the slopes. Also we have basically again the jambul, that is black jambul, which is very good for diabetes. And ahead, just go ahead and take left turn. You can see the chiku plants also. Just go that way.